Hey, how's it going, everybody? I just figured I'd start making videos of my new hobby. I just started collecting comics probably in the last couple months. Did it years ago and just lately decided to pick it up again. Kind of a hobby. I enjoy it. Very expensive hobby, but also just something to set aside to hold on to for years down the road. I just figured I'd pull out a small collection of what I've collected so far. I still got a lot more and still working on my den, where I've got a bunch of art hanging up and some other stuff, but I just figured I'd pull out what I had and just kind of list it with some of the other guys out there and see what they think. I love watching some of the other videos out there, just getting new numbers and some other key issues to pick up here every now and then. Right here we got the Superman number 18. Of course, this was the first Doomsday, I do believe. Alright. Real nice copy. I just picked it up, I think, like for 15 bucks at a local place. At my local shop just down the street, I go to quite a bit. They had a lot of back issues. The other place I go to, they just mostly have new stuff, so I kind of get a variety here in Phoenix. It's kind of sad. It's kind of hard to really find deals, just because here in Phoenix, I mean, I don't know, unless you get at a yard sale or something, it's just kind of hard because, like Craigslist, everybody kind of knows what they have, and it's not that easy finding those deals anymore. Like some of the other YouTube videos I see where this guy, I know he's back east, I know he's near Pennsylvania, he's in Pennsylvania somewhere, but man, he's got a shop that he goes to and he finds these books for like $2-3 bucks, and they're like $15-$30 books all the time. It's kind of frustrating, but hey, that's how it is. Of course, Moon Knight number 1. And then I picked that up about 3 weeks ago. This is Thor 337. This was the first beta. Pretty interesting. I mean, I like Thor. I've got a few of his books, but I don't collect a whole lot of his stuff. And then it was kind of funny, I debate with my guys at the local shop over this issue here. This Uncanny X-Force number 1 variant edition. This is actually the first print of that. They have what they technically call the second version, which was done this comic was done for Midtown Comics, and they've got their logo down here, of course. But there was some that came out before where they forgot to put the logo on. So technically this was the first print, and I think I got it for like 10 bucks. And what we call Zia's, it's local record books. They got all kinds of stuff. They pull out a lot of stuff out. They kind of know too. I've gotten a couple bucks, but all the other books are like $1, but they kind of know those, and there's some other ones that are a little different prices. This is one of the other number 1 Silver Surfers. I am still saving up trying to get the actual number 1 Silver Surfer. They got one here at the local shop, but I just haven't had a chance to pick it up. There's only a few Silver Age that I actually want to get. This is like my favorite series right here. I love this one to death. The Venom from 2011. This is where basically Flash becomes Agent Venom. I have got the entire series, all the variants. This one took me a little bit because I wasn't going to pay 200 bucks, and then I kept seeing one for like 150. I finally found one for like 110 on Amazon of all places. I couldn't believe it, but it took me forever. And what's kind of funny is this was like a 1 in 50. There is a 1 in 100. It's the 13B issue sketch, and I actually found that for like 60 bucks on eBay, and I rocked it first thing because it was one of the ones I never see. This one I see every now and then, just not very often. It's hard to come by, but love the series. I just started collecting the trade paperbacks for it too. I got 2 of them, and then we'll see if this series ever goes anywhere with the movies coming out, Ultron and everything. I picked that up, like 10 bucks, before all the hype and stuff. I mean, I think the book only goes for anywhere between 15 and 20 bucks anyways online, but it's still a really cool book. The sketch work is really nice on this. Then and of course started picking up some of the other keys that I wanted lately, just here and there. There's the She-Hulk #1. You know, pretty nice copy. I think I paid like 25 bucks for it. I think it's in very fine. You can see there's really not really much, and there's a little couple of dings, but no real spine cracking, no tearing on it. I'm not a professional grader. I'm trying to learn as I go. Trust me, I've made some mistakes too. And then, of course, I just got this 2 days ago. It just came in. Spider-Woman #1. And this thing was just pretty damn awesome. I mean, it was a really nice looking book for 25 bucks. And then I got the Avengers 67. I get that from local guys. And Ultron again. And this was Hulk 162. First one to go. I think I found that at ZS2 for like 25 bucks. You know, couldn't pass that up. It was a real nice one. You know, I think it's in fine or fine plus. I mean, they said I'm not a professional grader, but I don't see any, you know, no bending. Corners are good. You know, spine's real good. This one took me a little bit. I had a bid up on eBay. It's signed by Joel Soeba. I can't remember the other guy's name. This was a retailer edition of the Superman #1 only. So this is a very limited run. And I've seen a couple guys. They want like a couple $100 from online or CGC'd, but I ended up getting this one for like 50 bucks. So yeah, I was pretty happy with it. Yeah, I still gotta send it in, of course. And then some of my CGCs, of course, if you can even see it, I know it's kind of dark, sorry, is The Death of Wolverine with the Deadpool version. I really like this. I am currently waiting on mine to come back from CGC. I've got #3 that I got, and I had it signed by a couple of the other artists. God, I can't remember the names off the top of my head. Charles Soule and McGibbon. They both signed it here at the last comic show there was here in Phoenix. I know the Comic-Con comes up pretty quick. This was one of the other shows they currently have. This was one of the first ones I got. Signed by Dan Slott. Amazing Spider-Man. I love it. Love this one. Had to get one. There's I think only like what 1,500 copies made of this negative one.